Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. If you're looking for some ideas for your next class with the roller, let's get started. Because now we're going to do a little bit of abdominal work. So, find your spot again like we had before and bring your hand behind your head. And now we're just going to go a little bit back into your extension, and we're going to concentrate more on rounding your spine, going into this deep flexion of your upper body and spine. And maybe we can inhale, back a little movement, and exhale, front. And the more you concentrate on rounding your back or trying to bring your lower back in contact with your mat, the more you feel your abdominal muscles working. Good. Nice. Let's do one last time. And let's all meet into our chest lift. Good. From here, let's say it's going to get maybe a little bit interesting. Lift your right leg up to tabletop. When you extend your right leg into a diagonal, you open up your chest again. And when you bend your right leg into tabletop, you bring your chest towards your knee. Less your knee towards your chest or your head. Your chest is going towards your knee. Again, open your upper body, extend your legs, chest lift front, and bend your leg. You can inhale, extend, and open your chest. Exhale, bring it together. Yes, nice. And last two. And after your last one, please stay into your chest lift and your leg bend. Now, can we rotate your upper body to your right, towards your leg, and extend your leg up? Yes, and bend your leg back to tabletop, and upper body comes back, but it stays in that curve. And rotate to your right, extend your leg up, or as much as you can. If your right leg is not fully extended, that's totally fine. Rotate and back. And now you're trying to bring your left elbow towards your right knee. Let's go 3 more times on this side. And one last one. Good. Then bring your leg down and open up your chest again. Relax your head, getting ready for the other side. Lift your chest up. Keep it lifted. Bring your left leg into tabletop. Open your open your upper body. Extend your leg and bring it back together. And each time a little bit closer. You're trying to bring your chest, or maybe it's your head towards your knee. You can open inhale and exhale. This one, yes. We have 2 more times. And then keep your leg bent and your upper body up and your spine round. We had rotation to your left. Extend your left leg and bend, coming back to your starting position. And one last time. Good. And then relax again. You can rest your arms and your chest again over the roller, shake your legs. Good. Let's bring your roller again into your position. This time I would like you to extend your arms, kind of hovering or parallel towards your mat. Go again into this deep curve of your upper body and give a little bit of, like, say, pressure that the roller is like kind of sliding less away from us. Let's bring both legs into tabletop. Good. Can we extend our legs? Keep your legs extended. You decide how low you bring your legs towards your spine, but keep your spine in contact with your roller. Are you ready for your 100? Inhale to prepare and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 3, 4, 10. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and in 2, 3, 4, 20. This is so interesting. We have a big smile in our face. 30. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and in 2, 3, 4, 40. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and in 2, 3, 4. Half time. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and in 2, 3, 4, 60. Exhale 2, 4, 5 and in 2, 4, 70. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and in 2, 3, 4, 80. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and in 2, 3, 4. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a pause. Bring your legs on. I find it really nice, deep work of the abdominal muscles. Good job, good work, everyone. So now, let's come to a seated position. And we're going to place this roller underneath our bent legs. And we make sure that we have enough space behind you. So I'm just going to go a little bit more front, like that. Yes. And let's have these hands already on the roller, legs are bent, and we're trying to sit as tall as possible. Now, let's do a couple of half rollbacks. So start tilting from your lower back, and the roller is rolling with you, and you're pressing down a little bit and coming back up into a seated position. Good. If you like to extend your legs a little bit more because it's too much work for your hip flexors, you can do that also. And rolling back up. And round it back. Press down to make this challenge a little bit more interesting. And up. And round it. And good. Last time. Down. And up. Oh, sorry, I was lying. One last time. Now, can we roll down, keep your legs bent, and you're going to bring your upper body completely down. So maybe only your fingertips are on your roller. Bend your legs a little bit more, and you're going to have your hands on the roller, lift your pelvis up, place your roller underneath your tailbone. And ideally, you can hold it here with your hands on the outside or press down so your roller stays underneath your tailbone. Less your lower back. Good. Now, let's do a couple of nice exercises here. We're going to extend both legs up towards the ceiling. Good. You keep your legs as extended as you can. Open your legs to the side like a nice inner thigh stretch. And place them back up towards the ceiling. Yes, and open again. And close. Good. That makes sense in a second. We're going to do 2 exercises and then we combine these exercises. Let's do this openings. Let's call this exercise 2 more times. And last one. Good. Now, can we bring your right leg towards your chest and your left leg towards the floor, like a little scissor exercise? And we keep that here in that split. 2 little pulses. Pulse, pulse. The legs are meeting up towards the ceiling. And now the other left leg is going towards your chest and your right leg down. Pulse, pulse, and meet. Looks a little bit like an Olympic exercise. Pulse, pulse, but it's okay. And maybe let's concentrate more on the leg which is coming towards your chest. because the other leg is anyway going down towards the floor. Good. Okay, let's do last time each leg, and then have a nice little coordination challenge for you. It's going to be so much fun. Good. Now, then keep your legs extended up towards the ceiling. Now, we're going to combine these two exercises. It's going to be interesting. Open your legs again into this opening. This is your starting. Now, your right leg is circling towards your chest, your left leg to this scissor position. Yes, and then bring these legs back up together. We do the same thing again. Open your legs. This time, your left leg is coming towards your chest and your right leg towards the floor and up. This exercise called helicopter. Again, open right leg towards you, left leg down, and they meet up towards the ceiling. And opposite side, left and up. Here. Good. And let's finish with our left one. Good. And down. For me here, let's bring these legs down for 1 second. Bring this pelvis also down for 1 second. And just relax, shake your legs for 1 second. Because now we're going to do, this is actually, when we have our pelvis lifted, a really good thing for our rollover, for some people having difficulty bringing the legs over the head. If you have difficulty, if you don't like the rollover because it adds too much pressure to your neck, blah, 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 your choice. If you do it, if you don't want to do it, you just do the legs. So let's go again to a starting position with our pelvis is up. Our roller is underneath our tailbone. We're going to bring these legs into a more or less 90 degrees, sorry, not 90, 60 degrees, and roll over. Bring your legs up towards the ceiling. You can press with your hands onto the roller when you have bringing your legs over your head. Keep your weight onto your shoulder girdle. Flex your feet, open them parallel, and roll back down, bringing your pelvis onto the roller, and your feet are pointing while your legs are closing. And lift up. It helps me when I'm pressing down with my hands into the roller. Flex, open, slowly rolling back down. Yes, to your starting position. Let's add this breathing technique into it. So you lift your legs up with your inhale. With your next exhale, roll over your head. Stay there. Inhale, flex, open your legs. And with your next exhale, you come back to your starting position, pointing your feet, closing your legs. And inhale, lift your legs. Exhale, bring your legs over your head, lift your pelvis up if you want to, flex and open. Inhale and roll back down with your next exhale. Good. Let's do it one last time. And then, good. Close your legs. Bring your feet down and bring your roller down in between. Let's keep the roller in between your feet and your pelvis. And you have your arms a little bit open next to you, so we have these arms away from our roller. And we're going to do this exercise now without the roller and then with the roller. So, press your feet down into your mat and roll through your spine into your hip lift. And then roll back down to your starting position, looking for the biggest articulation of your spine. So your pelvis is the first body part on the way up, which is leaving the mat, and on the way down is the last one, which is touching the mat. And last time, let's all meet up in the highest hip lift. In this hip not hip lifts, in this hip lift, getting confused already, that's totally fine, happens to me too. Let's concentrate on our pelvis. Can we tug or tilt our pelvis just a little bit so we round our lower back and we use our glute muscles a little bit more? We are going to lift our right leg up to tabletop, and we lower and lift our right leg 8 times. Our shoulder bridge breath. Down and up. And let's try to keep the pelvis on our highest position. Oh, and good. Last time, good. And then bring everything back down. Hug your knees into your chest. And just stay there for 1 second. Good. We are going to do, of course, the same thing on our other side. Let's go up again into your hip lift. Make sure again that you tuck your pelvis or slightly make sure that your lower back's a little longer. Stay there. Lift your left leg up to tabletop, and we're going to lower and lift your left leg 8 times. Good. And place your foot down. Bring your pelvis down. And now comes another nice challenge, because we're going to bring the feet on our roller. The chances of getting a little cramp in your hamstrings are relatively high. If you don't want to do, or if you don't feel like it's the right exercise for you today, you can do it also without the roller. So let's start first. This time, we're going to lift the pelvis and bring it back down, but I would like you to keep your spine like a board. No articulation for right now. So you lift up and down. And my little suggestion when you continue with this exercise is that you try to keep your feet close to your spine or to your pelvis. It means you keep your legs bent as much as you can. It makes it a little more, less difficult, easier. Good. Let's go 2 more times. And now, let's see if it's possible. We'll just try it out. Lift your pelvis 1 last time. Keep it lifted. And only bring your right leg up to tabletop. Can we lower and lift your right leg again? But you don't have to touch the floor. Let's maybe touch the roller if you can. Or you hold it. And last time. Then we switch directly to the other side. And 8 times your left leg. Pelvis stays lifted. And then finish your last one. And bring everything back down. Hug your knees into your chest. And don't worry, we're going to do some nice stretches at the end. It's going to be nice. Okay. I know I said there was already a challenge. Now comes maybe a little one on top. If you don't want to do the next exercise, your choice, go and stay with, keep your legs bent while lifting and lowering. So, keep your feet on your roller, lift your pelvis up again, and keep it lifted. This time, extend your right leg up towards the ceiling with your pointed foot. Lower your leg with your point foot. Flex your foot and lift your leg. Let's do it 6 times, so should be enough. Yes, and show me your longest leg. And good. Ready for the other side? Yes. And lower and lift. Left leg with your point foot down. Flex foot up. And then finish your last one. Bring everything back down and hug your knees into your chest. Good. Let's roll up to a seated position. We need to change our roller. This time we're going to do extended legs, long spine as much as you can, and your hands are on your roller. We're going to do a spine stretch. So you roll the roller on your legs front, and you deepen this curve of your spine and rolling back up. And you can make this exercise a little bit more interesting if you want to, when you give a little bit of pressure with your hands. And of course, it's rolling along on your wrist towards your forearm. So press it down, especially when you come to the front, so you can maybe get this extra centimeter of curve in your back. And round it, roll in front. And then let's finish our last one. Good. Now let's take the roller on the outside and lift it up so it's kind of parallel towards your mat. We're going to do with our roller in between our hands a roll up. So we're going to start to our beginning position, roll down and bring your arms over your head. Make yourself as long as possible. Maybe let's keep these legs completely closed and lift your arms, lifting up your chest, rolling up to a seated position, and bring it front towards your feet or as much as you can. And sometimes there's this little bit tiny moment where it gets a little bit hard on this roll up. You can try the next time when you reach that point and put a little bit of pressure on the outside of your roller to pass that point with control, with elegance. And let's call this exercise roll up with elegance. And I just renamed it. Then let's finish our last roll up, and we're going to stay in a seated position.
Thank you for joining us today. Why don't you check us out in one of our live stream trainings or watch any one of our hundreds of pre-recorded videos made just for you. You could find that in our Perfectly You Inspire membership. If you're a teacher, you might want to grab any one of our free resources. That's down below in the bio.
Yes, if you can't get enough for right now, why don't you go over here, watch the next video, go over there to subscribe. If you have any questions, anything you would like to know, please leave us a comment down there below. In the end, thank you so much for joining us today. Bye.